I became a farmer in Skyblock. That's the intro. It all started 2 weeks ago. I was bored and I had some free time, so I logged on to Skyblock for the first time in like 2 months. See, I like taking hiatuses once in a while because the game's boring, but right before I went on break, Hypixel released a garden update, which, after some patches and fixes, made farming pretty good for money. Now, being offline for 2 months, I had some pocket change and said, why not become a farmer? Because farming is really fun to do. As in, it is so incredibly brainless, you literally hold three keys. W, A, and spacebar, and then you get free money. Also, I need this money because inflation is insane, and everything booster cookie related is rising. Like when the plasma buckets become 10 mil, last time I made them for 7. So before you can farm, you have to buy plots of land for the main table, and let me tell you, it's not cheap at all. Like, this is California levels of housing price, especially for the corner plots. They are just significantly higher for some reason because they're in the corners. So, we can just do this, unlock. Wait a minute. Wait, the sides increase in price? Oh, they do. I guess I want to buy this one. Okay, now it costs 2 bundles. Oh, God bless America. All my money is getting robbed. Okay, you know what? I lied. We're not going to buy all of them. I think this is fine. After you buy your plots, you have to go through the tedious process of clearing each and every one. And no, you can't blow up TNT or light trees on fire, which I say is bad game design, because if slash and burn works in real life, then it should work in game. Like, come on, it's a valid technique that we've been using for millenniums. Yeah, I will be back. I will, like, do, I don't know, cleaning up montage probably. I'm gonna be like one of those YouTubers who clean up people's lawns for free.
3, 2, 1, go!
I did it. It took hours. So, now that your plots are clear, there are two options to set up your farms. Either you can be lazy and use the default crop layouts, which are actually not that terrible, except for mushroom. Or you can be a sweat and create your own designs. I, of course, opted to not be a sweat, except for mushrooms, and use the default plots, albeit slightly altered to make infinite / semi-AFK farms. So, I started farming my 3-plot sugarcane farm until I reached farming level 35. But it's fine. Alright, farming 35. And this took pretty long. Now, you might be wondering why I was wearing farmer armor and didn't wear melon or copy armor until I reached level 35. And I could ask you the same question. I was probably like, wow, wouldn't this be really funny? Because I did have the money for melon and copy armor. Look, right here. I literally have hundreds of millions of coins in my purse. And then when I got to farming 35, I literally crafted squash armor on my own because Derpy was mayor. And, well, if you look at this, you need melon armor to start off, and then it turns into copy armor into squash. And it's not even that expensive. Anyways, after reaching 35, I decided to finally make a mushroom farm and grind out to farming 40, because if you didn't know, mushrooms give the most farming experience. Now, I probably farmed sugarcane for 10 to 20 hours, going from 29 to 35, so I was already kind of burnt out. And for the people who say, oh, it's not that bad, it's semi-okay, and it's not even that much time. It was my first time farming, okay? I don't know what kind of lunatics enjoy listening to the sound of crops breaking for hours on end as if it were some CIA torture technique to make sure you're not macroing. And around hour 5, I felt like a tingling sensation going through my left arm, and I just want to say, if I end up with arthritis in the future, I think I know what to blame. Back to the topic, I began the construction of a slightly optimized mushroom farm because the default layout is garbage. It's a single row of mushrooms. This is one line of mushrooms. And it's terrible. Like, you can farm like 2-3 rows at a time, like using some method where you just like aim like this way. Just run. To start off, I cleared a plot of land to bedrock level with slightly questionable methods. My zapper's fatigued! It's over. Ah yes, it's making holes in the ground. Ah yes, it's perfect! Then you place slabs, mycelium, and mushrooms, and bam, you have a cool looking farm. And once I finished, I began farming. And I farmed until level 40. It took another like 10 to 20 hours, but I got it done. We're literally there. We're literally there. 100%! Okay, there. Farming 40. Now I could use the best farming armor. the fermento armor. I then got some more farming fortune and started making a melon farm. For what? I don't know. I heard that melons were good for money, but they are garbage. I don't know who or where I heard it from, but they are seemingly worse than sugarcane. I don't know if it's because I'm only using 3/4 fermento armor, so I'm not getting the full, like, perk to get more squashes, or maybe my melon RNG is just bad. I don't know. It just doesn't work out for me. And at this point in time, I was finally burnt out for farming, mostly because either I could, 1, farm another wart and make slightly more money than I was with sugarcane, 2, I could spend another 30 plus hours going to farming 60, or 3, I could choose to log off and study for my test in like a week, ending my farming career as a whole. Spoiler alert, I chose the last one. Alright, end credits have rolled. Hi everyone, I'm Brian, and here's some information I have not uploaded in like a month, my bad, due to school and stuff, and also because of this. Why is it so loud? Yeah, I don't know why my computer sounds like that. It's apparently the power supply, like not the external fan, but the fan inside the power supply, which is highly concerning. Yeah, so I might get that checked out. I don't know if it's actually broken because right now it's not like going lawnmower mode, but it's probably fine. And more Hypixel Skyblock content coming soon if I don't get bored of the game. Although the Rift update and the Forging update are coming out and they look kind of interesting, so I might play some more. I don't know. I'm not a pro, I'm not rich. I just play for fun. Yeah. Wii content in terms of the Wii. Yeah, I plan on making some more. Although I do need to get a new remote. I need to get a new Wii remote because mine is really old, and so the buttons are sticking and they are not moving. And maybe I should get a new mic. I don't know. It sounds. I'm hearing it back, and there's like this background static noise or something. I don't know where it's coming from because I'm just sitting in my room and there's no noise. I'm assuming it's the mic itself, but I don't think so. No, I think it is the mic itself. I don't know. Anyways, goodbye.